Well, happening this week, there's an event for a battery take-back event to dispose of lithium-ion batteries. We know that there's been some fires caused by lithium-ion batteries, both locally and all over. So we wanted to talk about it, so we brought in our friend from the city of Spokane.
We've got Kristen Davis here with us. So Kristen, first start off with why this event is important and what it does for our community.
Yeah, so with with lithium-ion batteries being in so many of our products and the convenience of our yard toys, our yard tools, and all of those things, those batteries are now kind of seeing the end of their life, which is when they start to get dangerous with that lithium ion. So people aren't sure what to do with them. They shouldn't go in the trash. They can cause fires in those trucks and at the tipping floor, just in garages, things like that. So it's just really time for people to start understanding what to do with them.
So I have a question though. What is the proper way to dispose of batteries outside of this event? Say you're watching from somewhere else in the region right now. What is the proper way to dispose of batteries?
Well, that's part of the challenge, is that it's kind of different in a lot of different places. So the best thing you can do is to contact your solid waste disposal service and say, what should I do? In the city, you can put your batteries in a baggie on top of your blue cart, but it's different in other service areas. So check with your service provider, but you can drop off at any transfer station. They have a separate area that takes those items.
We have a few examples here with us on the desk right here. So obviously these are kind of just like your classic batteries. What's the difference between something like this and these bigger guys?
Yeah, so that's an alkaline battery that we're used to seeing, all for years when our toys and all those sorts of things. So those don't have the same kind of, they're not made up the same way. The lithium ion batteries, some of these bigger battery packs, this is an old cell phone charger battery pack. Those are that can create the real problem. It's that thermal runaway fire that is the problem. They're highly toxic. They take a lot more resources, and they're much more dangerous for those firefighters. So that's not your typical fire. It's much more dangerous.
So is this event in response because there has been kind of an increase in fires locally? And you said this is the first year that the city is doing this.
Yeah, so absolutely. We're seeing an increase all over, and we know it's going to get worse. It's just because of the timeline. And we don't have enough resources for our facilities to actually process these. So we kind of came together, Valley Fire, City Fire, Solid Waste Services, and with the help of Spokane River Forum with a grant from Department of Ecology, we're able to get the special containers that we need to pack these batteries up and send them back safely.
And real quick for people, what are the details of the event? When can you go? Where?
Yeah, tomorrow on Northtown parking lot on the corner of Queen and Division from 9 to 1.
All right. Well, thank you, Kristen, so much for being here with us. We'll be right back.